Well, it's very important that a supervisor takes steps to verify the knowledge of young workers, or any worker for that matter. One of the things that makes it more complicated for young workers is that they're very reluctant to ask questions. So you may tell them, come see me if you have any questions, and more likely than not, they're not going to come and see you. So that really means that it's up to the supervisor to find new ways to dig into the knowledge base of that young worker to find out, do they really understand what I want and what I expect from them, and how they're to work safely. So one of the mistakes that supervisors often make is they think that they really can't easily supervise a young worker unless they actually see them doing something. Well, for the overwhelming amount of industry and companies out there, what we know is that often the work that takes place is very routine. There isn't anything that's really overly noteworthy that's going to make a supervisor want to go and take notice of it. Certainly what we tell supervisors is to engage in an effective question and answer type of a format. It's really important to just be able to ask questions, and typically the best questions start with, what would you do if? And what I'm talking about there is really just a series of questions of, what would you do if this alarm went off? What would you do if this happened? What would you do if this machine zigged when you expect it to zag? And really that's an effective way of determining, does this young worker really understand what I've asked of them, and do they understand what I expect?